Everyone thinks they need to be a millionaire to be happy. Then they think they need 10 million, then 50 million. But here's a secret that billionaires know and regular people don't. There's actually a specific number where more money stops making you happier. A billionaire once told his friend that the magic number is actually way lower than you think, and the math behind it will shock you. The Billionaires Secret. This billionaire sold his company for $900 million. He could buy anything: private jets, yachts, entire islands. But when his friend asked him, "What's actually rich?" his answer was surprising. $5 million. That's it. Here's his logic. If you have $5 million and earn just 4% per year, that's $200,000 annually, forever. $200,000 a year without working, without stress, without risking your principal. For most people, that's enough to live comfortably anywhere in the world. Think about it. Even if you're terrible at managing money, it's actually hard to spend $200,000 a year if you own your home and have no debt. The movie millionaire reality check. Look at Tony Stark in Iron Man. Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. But did all that wealth actually make him happy? The guy was anxious, paranoid, and constantly stressed about money and power. Meanwhile, think about characters who have enough, like the family in The Incredibles. They're not billionaires, but they have a house, can afford their lifestyle, and focus on what actually matters: family and purpose. Here's what happens psychologically once you hit that 5 million threshold. More money starts creating more problems than it solves. The math that changes everything. Let's break down the real numbers. 5 million at 4% annually gives you 200,000 per year. But here's the kicker. That's passive income. You're not trading time for money anymore. 200,000 breaks down to about 16,000 per month. In most parts of the world, that covers a mortgage, food, travel, entertainment, and savings comfortably. But what if you want to live in Manhattan or San Francisco? Bump it up to 7 or 8 million. The principle stays the same, enough to generate passive income that covers your lifestyle. Beyond that point, you're not buying happiness, you're buying complexity, stress, and diminishing returns. The psychology of enough. But here's why most people never feel like they have enough. Lifestyle inflation and social comparison. You make more, you spend more. You see someone with a bigger house, suddenly yours feels small. It's like that scene in The Great Gatsby. Jay Gatsby had millions, but was miserable because he was constantly trying to impress others and live up to an impossible standard. The billionaire's insight was different. Once you can comfortably afford your ideal lifestyle forever, more money is just keeping score. And keeping score is exhausting. Studies show that happiness from income plateaus around $75,000 per year. Everything above that has diminishing returns on life satisfaction. The concentration risk reality. Here's where it gets dangerous. A lot of people get close to financial independence, then blow it by going all in on one risky bet: cryptocurrency, single stocks, starting another business. It's like that friend who sells their business for $8 million, then wants to put everything in Bitcoin. They've already won the game, but they keep playing because they don't understand what winning looks like. Remember Lucent Technologies from the 90s? Employees thought they'd won forever, but because everything was concentrated in company stock, they watched millions become worthless overnight. The smart play once you hit that 5 million threshold? Diversify everything. Stocks, bonds, real estate, maybe some cash. Boring wins. The cash advantage. Here's a secret wealthy people know. Cash isn't just for emergencies. It's for opportunities. When everyone else is panicking and selling, cash lets you buy assets at discount prices. Kevin O'Leary keeps $5 million in cash at all times, not invested, just sitting there. Why? Because it gives him peace of mind and buying power when opportunities arise. It's the same reason you should keep 18 to 24 months of expenses in cash once you reach financial independence. It's not about returns, it's about never being forced to sell at the wrong time. Conclusion. 5 million isn't about living like a billionaire. It's about buying the most valuable thing money can purchase: freedom from money stress. Once you hit that number, every extra dollar should be measured against this question: will this actually improve my life, or am I just keeping score? Hit subscribe so you don't get fooled by money illusions again. Because understanding wealth isn't about making more. It's about knowing when you have enough.